What's going on, folks? Welcome back. I'm gonna make this very quick because it is extremely cold this morning. It was right around -22 when I left the house. There's probably a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind chill, so it was extremely cold. I'm looking for pike this morning primarily, secondarily looking for crappie and white perch. Conditions are terrible today. Outside of the cold, we have blown snow, snow drifts. Somehow we have slush. It's been well into the -20s all week, and there's still slush outside of this one snowmobile track I was on. So I'm about a mile into a 2-mile walk I wanted to do, but the conditions are just too tough. I couldn't make the 2-mile walk. So I'm about a mile in. What I'm gonna do is just poke around this area. I have 4 traps set up. I'm gonna jig on my 5th hole. This flag just went up, but I think it was a bait flag. I've been watching it and I haven't seen any movement to the reel. So I'll just reset that. But I'm gonna get my jig hole popped in and see if we can find some fish. First pike flag of the day. Way down on the end here. And I just fell in about a foot of slush. There is some serious wind today, so this very well could be a wind flag. I've been set up for about 20 minutes and hoping this is a fish. I have to clean the hole out. We do have some movement. Yep, fish on. Feels fairly decent, whatever it is. Probably not a giant fish, but here we go. First pike of the day. Little guy, but we'll take him. That is a great fish to start the day with. Even though it's just a little guy, given the conditions and how cold it is, I'll take it. Not going to complain about that fish at all. Alright, so I haven't been recording the flasher, but I'm marking a bunch of fish on that, and I had a flag on that same trap way down here. Hopefully there's a fish on it. I've been marking a ton of fish on the flasher, but I haven't even got a bump off it. We have some movement. There is some movement on that. Still going. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm going to take it. Yep, fish on, fish on. This feels like a little better of a fish. Have a decent fish on here. This fish took out a lot of line. Yeah, we got a good fish here. It's taking line. Come on. Stay pinned, please. Haven't even seen this fish yet. Just when this fish gets up to the hole, he takes off. Yeah, nice fish. Nice fish. Just saw him. Big fish. This is a big pike. Look at that fish! Woo! That's a monster! Look at that fish! Yeah! I'm just gonna give this fish a minute, and then I'm gonna get one more good set of pictures on it. Whew. What an amazing fish. I just had to cut the line. He had it too far down in his mouth and my reaches couldn't grab it. And instead of having that fish out of the water any longer than he already was, I decided just to cut the line and let him go. It's total. So that fish is going to take off and be 100% fine. That's by far the biggest pike I've ever caught. That was just an amazing fish. But we're gonna get this trap set back up and try to get another one of them. So that weren't the most ideal release on that, but my pliers weren't long enough to get down and get the hook. And he had it just in his throat enough I would have had to mess around with it too much. So it was just one single hook. It wasn't a treble hook. But that fish is gonna take off and be 100% fine. All right, folks, I am all packed up. I am tapping out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed that big pike I caught. It was by far the biggest I've ever caught. Even though I didn't weigh or to measure, it is by far the biggest. But I'm tapping out. It is borderline dangerously cold. And I had to sacrifice some weight today, both with my gas auger and one of my pop-up shacks, because I wouldn't have been able to make it out this far if I was carrying around that extra 60 pounds. But trout and salmon tomorrow. That's the state of Maine opener for trout and salmon for the lakes I fish. So I'll be hitting them for the next few weekends. And I'm also going to be doing some more flasher fishing. Starting to get the hang of that. I had 2 hits today, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to finish wrapping everything up, and we'll see you guys very soon.